Sorry guys, another microphone on. Okay, so we are back with Train Simulator Classic tonight. It's been a while since we've streamed. We did plan to do it a couple of days ago, planned to do it last night for definite, but unfortunately I had to reinstall Train Simulator from scratch. So you can imagine what that's like. So had to delete that, delete all my Armstrong Powerhouse, because I did want to. Well, I recently just bought the new Just Trains expansion pack, the Hope Line. Drive from Manchester Piccadilly to Sheffield via Stockport. So looking forward to play that, and the game kept out of memory every time on 32-bit and 64-bit. Tried adjusting the graphics, nothing worked. So I was fed up with it, and normally last time I done a restore was about a year and a half ago, so there we go. So we are now back to all basic settings. I haven't touched the graphics at all. I'm going to leave them as they are. So I'm just waiting for the game to load up a minute. You know, the menu is still a little bit slow, but eventually I hopefully will get it speeded up. It's on certain routes it seems to take longer than normal, but so the first scenario we're doing now will be on the South Coast Main Line. We're going to be driving from Bristol Parkway all the way to Swansea, and then judging on the time I'm hoping to get another scenario in, and fingers crossed it doesn't play up, but I'm hoping to actually do the Trans-Pennine Express service from Manchester Airport to Sheffield, which normally is the Manchester Airport to Clesos, but this one starts from Manchester Piccadilly to Clesos. So I'm going to get the scenario ready to go, and then we are going to make our way. So as soon as the game starts loading up, I will give you the game screen. As other streamers do normally just get every screen up, you can see exactly what they're doing. And also I've got a note here as well, an update that we will be doing Train Sim World 3. I was told by previous other streamers who were streaming it that the contents of your Train Sim World 2 and 1 would not be carried over to number 3. Ducktail Games did announce that they would be transferring all your old expansion packs, and when we had the early access pass I did get it, but then when I was told by the other streamers that your contents will not be transferred over, it's a completely new game, I thought, well, I'm not going to invest in it, even though I did pay $44 at the time for it, but managed to get my money back. And then when I found out that all your old contents would transfer over automatically and you wouldn't lose anything and I won't have to rebuy everything, I just went on to I think it was CD codes, and managed to pick it up for 18 quid for the deluxe version. The only route I haven't got is the new Steam Train route, Spirit of Steam. That is the only one on Train Sim World 3 we haven't got, but we have everything else. Right, so enough talking about Train Sim World 3 now. Let's get back to Train Simulator Classic. We're just going to load up the scenario, and then I will give you the game screen. Yeah, sorry, mispronunciation of the route. It is the South Wales Main Line. I've got that many routes on here, it's hard to bloody get the words right half the time, especially when you're going live, so I end up making myself a fool by saying the wrong route and then getting myself recorrected. So we have a 9-car service today, and we are 1 Bravo 46, and this is the 14:45 service from London Paddington. So we are now be taking over the driver who travelled from London, and we will take his place all the way to Swansea. Our station's call on this route today will be Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. Okay, so game It's just loading. I'll give you the game screen now. We have done a little changes to the screen, but eventually we will change it again. We are going to be, we got a new screen for the brakes, which that will be featured in today's stream, and the last page, when I normally say goodbye to everyone, that will be there, but that will be changing soon. We are working on new designs. So if anybody wants to create us a new screen, or any ideas, drop us a message on our Facebook page, and if you've got a little preview you want to show us, we're more than happy to have a look. Okay, so let's get my master key now and get this IT set up.
TPWF and AWF operational.
Okay, so I'm going to drive without the hub all the way to Cardiff, and then I'll bring the hub back up. As I'm still learning from Swansea to Cardiff, I'm still learning the speed restrictions on there. So we're just waiting for the service from Weymouth to arrive so we can depart. Need to put selected doors on because I know one or two of the stations, I think it's Neath, we can't fully fit in on the platform. Okay, so we now have the amber. So that's all set up now. Better switch to diesel. Alright, better put the guard on because we have got a guard on this train. I'm not driving it I'm not operating the doors myself. Right, so if anybody's online now, can somebody just give me a quick audio check to see if they can actually hear me fine? There's a couple of other streamers have watched me and said that the only criticism we got is we can't always quite hear you on certain things. So I'm not sure if it's my microphone, if I need a microphone booster, or basically I'm not talking loud enough. I normally would use headphones, but I've decided to try it tonight. I might need a microphone booster, or I might need a new microphone. Okay, doors are closing. There's my lights on. Lovely. Right, we're off. Our next stop will be Newport. And we're using TS controllers, door panel, PVC, AWS and DSD today. Of course, it looks so much different now compared to this day and age now, because all there is just a new IET depot, which is... Don't see any of this lovely waste ground anymore. Hopefully eventually somebody will update this route and actually put the big depot by there, so I can start my ECS scenario from the depot to Bristol Parkway and then Bristol Parkway to Hereford. So hopefully somebody will do that one day. Okay, so we're just leaving Bristol Parkway. We're passing through Patchway in a minute, and then through Patchway's tunnel, straight down towards Severn Tunnel, into Wales. So we're currently now in England. Good over there coasting for a minute. Should be clear for 90 in a minute. Here we go, 90 coming up. Even though I can put the auto mode on where I'll just sit here and the train will accelerate to the highest speed restriction that I set, but I normally use this also as a guideline. Even though I know this route in the back of my head between here and Newport, it's nice to have a reminder just in case. This scenario is basically 95 minutes run time, which is about an hour and 35 minutes, but I'm hoping it won't be that long. No, just going over speed limit a little bit. Anyway, gotta start slowing down. We got 75 coming up in a minute. Yellow. Double. Oh, that's not good. Unless there's a service in front of me. I'm not sure. This is one of the scenarios that do come with the actual route and the Armstrong Powerhouse pack. Because normally this was done with a HST, but I've decided to modernise it and change it with the ITs, because I don't really get the driver's train that much. Just look outside 2 minutes. And there's me, I didn't even set the destination blinds on the train, so We'll get them sorted in a minute. Yeah, I know we got 75 speed restriction, unless that's what the signal was for. Yeah, we have a red. Alright, let's get these destinations sorted out while we're waiting on this. I need to select Swansea. Let's check our route control a minute. That's why there's a problem with platform 4. Trains are going via platform 3, so that's why there's a delay. There's already a train in the tunnel, that's why. Right then, let's let the happy passengers know what's going on. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We're currently being held outside a red signal, just outside the 7 tunnel, waiting for a service to clear the other side. As soon as we are clear to enter the tunnel, we'll proceed. Our next station call will be Newport. Do apologise about today's delay, and hopefully we'll be moving shortly. Thank you. Love that new system we got created. Oh, we have the signal. Off we go. Get more lights in there, I think. So I put the auto speed on because we're going through the tunnel. It's 75. Because at the minute now we are slowly descending, but then eventually we'll start climbing up as we eventually make our way into Wales. I get a lot of people who watch my streams who are not even from the UK, and they always, even though majority of people know exactly where we are and what route we're on. When we get a couple of overseas people, like I get the usual guy from Germany, Munich, always watching my videos after I've never tuned in live because different time areas will make me busy. But he always asks me basically what route we're on, where we are, what country are we in. So even though like I said, we are familiar with these routes, it's just nice to let anyone know who is watching the videos where we are. I see cars 59. How are we doing? All good? Can you give me a sound check? Can you hear me okay? Thank you. Oh, we finally got chat on the screen now as well. At least the boys have done some work. That's good. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Right, well, we're somewhere now, actually inside the 7 tunnel, so I'm not sure exactly whereby we are now, but... Hang on. Yeah, we're on the way out. Yes, I'm in the tunnel, just coming out the 7 tunnel now. Okay, turn the automatic speed off. Turn the cab lights off. Lovely. We'll be clear to 90 miles an hour in a minute. There's Caldecott Station on the left. And now we're creeping slowly up to 7 Tunnel Junction. There's next service to Taunton on platform 4. We'll be clear to 90 miles an hour in a minute. Once we cross over this junction and sneak away a little bit around the corner, we're back up to 90. If that previous train that was going down didn't go via platform 3, we probably would have a clear run straight through the tunnel, but yeah, I like that. Thanks, mate. Glad you enjoy the setup. Okay, we're clear 90. Let's turn the auto speed off. Reset, I'm back in control now. 90 miles an hour. Next speed increase. Next speed decrease will be 75 miles an hour as we approach Lambourne, and then down to 40, passing ADJ, East Dusk, and then 30 miles an hour into Newport Station, followed by a 20. I'm going to take a little break when we get to Cardiff for refreshments. Yes, it was a Class 150 at 7 tunnel. Eventually, it's going to be replaced with a 166 or 165 as soon as they bring out some really good sounds for it. Or I could just put a 158. Or I could put a HST Castle set instead, while we still have them on the main line until they go to Scotland. Oh, bang on 90. Let's do a little bit of coasting now. Going down a bit now, that's good. Let's cross over freight lines. Dan, if you're in the chat, can you take a note for me? With this scenario, we actually could do with a freight train around this area. Just either going over the bridge or one just leaving Lambourne. Well, if you can do something like that, that'd be well, it would be appreciated if you could, because it might make it look a little bit more better. You know, we got greens for the up and down relief, but it's just nice to have maybe something running on this area. Dan is also one of my moderators. If I'm just hearing me talking to him, then he's watching the chat and basically watching to see if I'm doing a good job. He does message me, but the messages don't come through on the chat. They come through another messaging service which I have on the computer. So if the moderators need to tell me something urgent, or if they notice someone is playing up in the chat, at least I can be informed. Or if we do decide to show off something else, or we got another new project we're starting, he likes me to announce it. Okay, so we've got 75 miles an hour coming up now as we make our way into Newport. And then we have a 40 coming up as well. Okay, so we're currently at 70 miles an hour. I need to bring it down to 40. That should be the 75 mark. Yep, 40 is next. Okay, we're coasting to Newport. Another 150 approaching. Transport for Wales, or should I say Weaver Trains Wales. Okay, there's the Newport Birdport. line. And there's east-west. Also as well, Dan, if you are still in the chat now, or still in the moderator's chat, we need some stock over there. If you can put a note down. If not, I'll just message you with details later. Okay, coming up to a 40. Yep, there's a warning, and we have a yellow. No, that's not much stock there. 5 bloody wagons. Get that changed. Okay, double yellow. Just apply a little bit more power. Okay, the line towards the right goes towards Hereford, Cumbrian and Abergavenny, and also Manchester and Holyhead. Okay, so we're now on the approach now to Newport. Yep, we have a single yellow. This service is now arriving into Newport. Newport, next station call. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Change here for services to Manchester Piccadilly and Holyhead. Retain tickets as ticket barriers are in operation at this station. Newport, your next station call. Ooh, 175. There he is. Manchester service. Take a quick screenshot while we're here. When did you come in? Oh, there's something coming in then. Play reflections off the graphics. Here comes next service to London Paddington. Another IT. I don't know why it's got his pantographs up. line are we scheduled to go on then? It's a bit strange why we got a red and we got a green to leave the station. We got a red there. This is a faulty signal. Right, we'll go a little slow out here just to make sure. There we go. We got a green. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Calling in now at Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. Our next station stop in about 15 minutes time will be Cardiff Central. If you join the train here at Newport, please have all tickets, passes and rail cards ready for check-in. Thank you. Okay, so we'll be cleared to 75 in a minute. Currently still at 30. Line towards the right goes towards Eberville Parkway and Rogerstone and Cross Keys. Also, line towards my left goes towards Newport Docks as we pass Alexander Docks Junction sidings. As again, we just got 166 on there, but they will need to get some more wagons on there for scenery. We have a 158 approaching. Next service to Portsmouth Harbour. Okay, we are now cleared to 75 after these junction and bridge. Okay. Cleared 95. Lovely. If I go quiet now and again, guys, is just because I'm concentrating on the route and trying my best to have a look at the chat as well. Nothing pops up on the screen at the minute until somebody puts something on there. But I got people messaging me from Facebook who are watching me via that. And people just basically not watching the videos but just tuning offline. As they know I'm live and they can't watch the video, but they're still commenting on the chat, which is coming through a different screen. Okay. Maybe over 95, currently 90 at the minute. Coast coming at 95. Okay, we're at notch 2. And we got 75 coming up. As we make our way into Cardiff Central. Just passing Wentloo Freightliner Depot. And we're under 75. And we're on 75. And we are exactly 75, which is a first. Okay. On the left is Pengham Sidings towards Cardiff Docks. This is normally a rare chance popping through here through Newport. Now and again there's normally a couple of GBRFs there, which is very nice to see, as you don't see many of these locals around this area. You used to, but now they've seen most of the contracts around here. I've been told by other train spottings people that GBRF have now got a contract around here. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of them on the main line around this area. Okay, so I'm going to bring the train now down to 40 as we are slowly on the approach to Cardiff Central, where we'll be taking a little break so I can get another drink before we make our way to Swansea. And we've got the 40. And we're under. We got a clear path in. We got a free doublet. Memo did say there might be network railway staff working around this area. Make sure you do the old two tones. Let them know you're here, but can't see any workers at the minute. There's the cross-country service 170 passing us on his way to Nottingham via Derby. Put the auto speed on now to keep us into 40. Okay, we got 20 mile an hour coming up now as we make our way into Cardiff Central. This service is now arriving into Cardiff Central. Cardiff Central, next station call. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Change here for services to Bangor, Semi-Fast, Bargoed, Barry Island, Grangetown, and also the slow line around Valley Line, Cardiff. Cardiff Central, next station call. Also retain tickets as ticket barriers are in operation at this station. Cardiff Central, next station call. I don't know, I got tongue tied there on the announcements. Hopefully eventually we'll have automatic announcements so I won't have to do it myself. Okay, so you got the next service to Swansea over there, followed by a 142 which is no longer around anymore, and a 158 as well. Okay, so I'm now going to bring the hub back up. As we will now be using this now for the rest of the journey to Swansea, as I am unfamiliar with the line speed. But eventually I will master it and hopefully be able to drive all the way without the hub. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break here and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Catch you guys in a minute. Right guys, I'm back. Right, so that's my little break done. Our next station stop will be Bridgend. After this, and then Port Talbot, then Neath, and then Swansea. We'll look at the time when we get to Swansea, but if I got time to do another scenario, I will get another one in. You get a chance to get my little drink open yet? I'll leave the automatic speed on a second until I get myself set up. Oh, Christ. First mistake of the day. Putting the train into emergency. I forgot it's 15 miles now out. And we're resting at 15. Lovely. Yeah, I miss seeing them on the line. The old pacers. Horrible train to ride on now and again because they used to judder and they used to keep missing all the time when the driver would put in the full thrust. But apart from that, there was still a good train to use to drive on. You could always guarantee if you couldn't have like a 150 or 158. They just stick them on a local service. They were nice to go around the valley lines on them, all the way up to Grangetown and Barry. Nice little ride on those. Oh. Okay, take the auto thing off now. Bring up to 30. I need to make this look as a last minute until we get to Swansea. But how nice it tastes, I don't think it's going to be around for long. So we just passed Cardiff Campden Depot. Actually finally pronounced that name right for a blade change on the stream. I better do the announcements to the passengers, I forgot about that. Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, this is your Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Stations that will be calling in now will be Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. Our next station stop will be Bridgend. If you just joined the train here at Cardiff Central, please have all tickets, passes and rail cards ready for check-in. Thank you. So hopefully eventually we will get automatic announcements one day. Oh, there's me, we're not even clear of 75 then, there's me. But this train is crying for full speed. And we are clear for 75. Alright, let's go. Let's get some power going. Sounds so much better outside than it does inside. Oh, I love that noise, that whininess. So it's more quieter up here than it is on the passenger side. It's good in one way, but I do miss the loudness of the cab, the actual engine revving up. And you can't always hear yourself think. That's what I do like now and again. Okay, so should be in Bridgend for 9 minutes past 5. Even though the ETA says we'll be there at that time, well, we are, I'd say we are a couple of minutes late, but only because we had that delay outside Severn Tunnel. If we didn't have that delay, and also with me having the emergency brake problem then a second ago as we left Cardiff, I think we would have been on time. But it happens. We got a little bit of cheating in it. Sleep on this computer chair now and again, I can't always get comfortable with it. That's why it's good with this train now and again to have the auto thrust until I can get myself comfortable. Okay, 16 miles away from Bridgend. If I can get another scenario in after this one, like I said, we'll see what time it is real time when we get to Swansea. I might be able to get, I don't think I'll be able to do a full scenario on the Hope line, but I'll see if I can get like one of the local small ones done. That's if it doesn't go bye-bye on me. I'm hoping by having all this full restore, it might have cured the memory loss. I've only installed certain routes back on here now to be on the safe side. I do want to install the Western Main Line so I can actually do the full run from Cardiff Central to Penzance. Because I got one scenario we actually did create, but we never tested. But we were going to do our version of a sleeper train from Cardiff to Penzance instead of London. So we have created the two of them. So there'll be two sleeper trains running. One will run from Paddington, and I'll run at the usual time at 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'll leave, but ours will start ours at 11, an hour before, and we'll then drive straight from Cardiff straight to Bristol, where then we'll stop in Bristol. The other train will be coming through Bristol because with the Western Main Line, the extension from Reading to Taunton hasn't been put in. I'm hoping one day it will, because then it will mean the run will be a lot more quicker. But the way we plan to do the scenario is it will be a half-hour wait at certain stations. So the scenario will keep running, even though I'll just be messing around in the background, probably doing like every driver does, doing his log sheets, but I'll just be reading one of my magazines on the break. But that is something we are looking forward to try if we can get it running without any issues. If we have to rebuild the scenario, we'll have to rebuild it. It doesn't really take long to make a scenario if you want to make a basic one, but yeah, some of them do take a while to make. It's like this one. This one took, I'd say, a week to do it, but because we lost Train Simulator and we had to reinstall it, we've had to build this one back from scratch. So, boys have done most of the work. I've just gone here now and just swapped a couple of stocks around. So normally this would be the HST, but I swapped it for the ITs. So like I said, I don't get to drive this train that often. And seeing as this is the train that runs most of the time now to Swansea, I thought, yeah, has to be done. Okay, so we are 10 miles away now. We're still at 75. We're still cheating by having the cruise control on, but yeah, it does help. Oh, God. One thing I hate about doing a stream is yawning. It's one thing I hate doing. It's absolutely yawning. So we are currently 1 minute and 1 minute and 18 seconds late. I'm not going to check my progress, but I'm going to quick check and I'm pretty sure we failed. Yeah, we failed at Cardiff. Oh well. The scenario will be a failure, but yeah, we know for the next time. So, going back to that a minute, we are currently due 17:43, so 40 minutes from now we will be in Swansea. Real time now, that'll make it about 10 for 10. So I might be able to get another small scenario after this one in. We'll have a look at the options when we finish this. Only reason is I have work tomorrow and my grandparents like to go to bed after 10 o'clock, so it means I gotta set up the headphones, change all the microphone settings. So that's the reason. If my room was completely soundproof, which I wish it was, and I could just scream for as long as I want, talk this loud, and none of the household or even next door could hear me at this time, yeah, it means I'll be able to stream longer, I'll be able to shout. But no, unfortunately that's the way it works. I did plan to start earlier, but having to adjust this for tonight, yeah. And of course I didn't finish work till 6, so I had like a limited window when I get in. Food, get all this loaded up, set up ready. But we are basically an hour tonight on the stream late. 1 hour late. Okay, so we've got an 85 coming up now, so we might be able to try and make up some speed. Turn the auto control off now. Only because we're descending a bit. Let's do a bit of coast in a minute till we reach the 85 and then ding dang do. 85 will be. Let's go. We'll soon be up 85 for you know it. Okay, 3 miles away from Bridgend. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In a few moments' time, the service will be arriving into Bridgend. Bridgend, next station call. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Retain tickets as ticket barriers may be operational at this station. Bridgend will be your next station call. The service now will continue to Swansea, calling in at Port Talbot, Neath and Swansea. Due to arriving to Swansea at 17:43. Just to advise passengers, we are currently running 2 minutes behind schedule, and hopefully we'll try and make this up. Your next station call is Bridgend. Okay, so we're now at Bridgend.
TPWF and AWF operational.
Sorry about that. Put the reverser off instead of back into forward. Operational error. Okay, so our next station stop is Port Talbot Parkway. And we're up to 90 miles an hour now, which is good. Hopefully make up some lost time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Calling in now at Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea. If you're just on the train here from Bridgend, please have all tickets, passes and rail cards ready for check-in. Thank you. Nice to get some power up now. Oh yeah, again 90, now we're back down to 75. Looking forward to a full run. Oh, at least we got 85 coming back up. Brilliant. Full power. By the time I get to 75, we should be by the 85 mark. Hopefully. Oh, we got 90 coming up. Brilliant. That's what I like to see. $85. Oh, lovely. We actually got 100. Alright, so that's nice to know. miles an hour, followed by 100. I wonder how long we got 100 for before we get a speed decrease. So let's see what the train sounds like outside now. Of course, we are dropping drastically now at the minute, so need to watch the speed. I think we're just passing Encoy, I think. Yeah. We got 90 coming back up. We're not far from Port Talbot. Let's bring it down now to 90. Clear. There's the junction on the left, going towards Lambourne. Well, not Lambourne, Port Talbot. And we got two 66s over there, and no wagons. Hang on, four actually. Alright, need to get some wagons over there. And we got 70 coming up. Yeah, we're clear. Under 70 anyway. Try and keep it 70. Okay, time for the announcements in a minute. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This service will shortly be arriving into Port Talbot Parkway. Port Talbot Parkway, your next station call. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Port Talbot Parkway is your next station call. Okay, our next station stop will be Neath. Only slight problem with Neath is we can't fit the full train on there. So it's the first 4 coaches which will be stopping on the platform. So announce this now for the passengers, let them know. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard your Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Calling in at Neath and Swansea. Any passengers for Neath, please make sure you're travelling in the first 4 coaches of this 9-car set. This is due to a short platform at Neath. So doors 1 to 4 will only be opening. So you need to make sure you're in the first 4 cars at the front of the train. And also, please have all tickets, passes and rail cards ready for check-in. Thank you. So we're currently just under a minute late. Not bad. All I can say, guys, I'm just so amazed today. I have no hizzy fits on the actual simulator. Normally it freezes on parts of the route, but I'm just amazed it hasn't done it yet. I'm just hoping I'm not shooting my mouth off too early. Okay, let's bring it down. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This service will shortly be arriving into Neath. Neath will be your next station called. If you're leaving the train, please make sure you are in the first 4 coaches of this 9-car set. This is due to a short platform here at Neath. Neath will be your next station called. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. The service will continue then to Swansea. Here we go again. That's the second time I've done it tonight now. This proves how often I don't get to drive this train. Pardon me. Here's me saying the first 4 coaches. I've actually forgot they've actually extended this platform on the actual simulator. Whether all the doors are actually opened or not, I don't know. Yeah, as far as there. Right, so we weren't far off. Right, Swansea is our next and final station call in approximately 10 minutes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Aboard your Great Western Railway service to Swansea. Calling in at Swansea only. Estimated time arrival into Swansea will be at 17:44. This service is currently running 10 minutes late. We do apologise on the inconvenience on this delay this service today. This is due to a couple of speed restrictions and a couple of services running late. Our next station stop will be Swansea in approximately 10 minutes time. Thank you. Right, so we are 10 minutes now away from Swansea. We will take a little break and then we'll be back then with a very short scenario for the next one. And we're over speed already. Also, I'm going to take a break as well to find out what time my grandparents are going to bed. If they're going to bed at 11 o'clock, then I can get another scenario in. Maybe an even longer one, but if they said they're going at 10:30 to bed, I'll have to get a slow scenario in. clear the 75. Let's get going. Here's the next service to London Paddington. I don't know why it's got its pantographs up. Yep. There must be certain parts of the line where that train's making a horrible noise now. We've got a lovely quiet noise now, which is very nice. And it means I can actually hear the DSD going off. Okay, we got 65 followed by a 90. Not that we're going to get to go to 90. Okay, 65 coming up. Much nicer sound on the train now. We haven't got that horrible noise. We've got a lovely quiet sound now. We can hear the train a little bit. I can hear all the alarms going off, if any do go off. It might be the certain packet. Might need to reinstall this actual pack, or I might need to install the track pack to improve the track sounds. So we got a 90 followed by a 70, but we're not going to be able to do that much, as we are slowly on the approach to Swansea. I'm going to try and get a bit more speed out of it if I can in a minute, but we are descending, so I need to watch the speed. Like I said earlier in the chat earlier as well, if we do decide to do the sleeper service from Cardiff to Penzance, we'll probably do it from about 11 o'clock at night, so it probably will be a night stream, so it'll be a night shift type. So we'll start exactly at 11 o'clock at night, and if it finishes about 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll finish it. But hopefully, if I do decide to do it, I can have peace and quiet in the house. But there won't be any talking. It'll be a silent stream, unfortunately, when we do that one. So, I'll be driving it. I'll be live. But the screen will just be... You'll have the controller cam on there. But I won't be here on the bottom when I do it. So you'll be able to see me using controls back and forth through the night, but There'll be no talking, it'll be a silent stream. But details of that will come up in other streams. We don't plan to do it yet. Like I said, we're going to see how it goes now with the simulator for a bit on certain routes. We might install just the Western's main line to see how we get on with that, like a little couple of runs. But details will be on the Facebook page of Chris's Gaming channel when we do plan to do it, and hopefully we are going to stream it live on Twitch and Facebook if we can get the licenses back again now. At the minute we're only doing YouTube at the minute, but eventually we will hopefully get the licenses so we can go live on Facebook and Twitch at the same time and stream on all 3 channels. So that is something that eventually will happen. Okay, so we're now on the approach into Swansea. We're passing the... I can never pronounce the depot's bloody name. Landor, that's it. We're approaching Landor Depot. Currently, at the minute, when I travelled down there yesterday, there is 4153s in Northern livery and a Grand Central 82, which is the new Transport Wales set down there. So there's 2 sets down there, but one is missing locomotive from the front. Okay, so let's do the announcements for the last time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The service is shortly running into Swansea, where this service will terminate. When leaving the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Retain tickets as ticket barriers are in operation at this station. Thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway Services today. Have a safe and onward trip. All change at Swansea, please. All change. Alright, let's bring it down to 20. So we're now passing the other depot, which is in Swansea, and there is a white set, IET set down there, and we have looks like one so far of another Great Western. We've got 175 leaving for Carmarthen. Oh, there's 2 sets over there. Didn't get the numbers. I put the auto throttle on so I can get a good speed coming into the station. Hopefully if it works. And we're coming into platform 3, I presume. Yep, approaching platform 3. Lovely. Exactly the platform I came on yesterday. And also departed on there yesterday. I've got to take as far down the bottom as I can. And that will do. Right then, so we've now arrived at Swansea, so I'm going to take a little break now, a second, and then we'll be back with another scenario, so I'll catch you guys in a minute. Right then guys, I'm back. So we're going to do one more scenario now, which is about 35 minutes on the new Midland Main Line Hope. line extension, and we'll be driving from Manchester Piccadilly to New Mile Central with a class 150-123 stock. So let's load that up, game sound, and give you the screen. So this will be the last scenario tonight. Fingers crossed the actual route is going to work. I've been dreading this moment. If it does be a success, we will be doing another stream tomorrow night from about 7 o'clock, because I'll make sure I'm all set up ready for that. And we'll do the Manchester Airport to Cleethos. With a class 185 Trans-Pennine Express. So we'll do that one tomorrow, and then there's one I've seen on the ATS website, which I'll download, which is Cleethos to Manchester Airport, so it'll be the return. Unfortunately, that service only goes as far as Sheffield, because I'm hoping, and I really am hoping, is if they do decide to make another expansion pack for Middle Main Line, hopefully they could have extended to Doncaster, which would be very nice to have that part. But with the Midland Main Line as well, it'd be nicer if they could extend it from Leicester to St Pancras, so I could drive in from London St Pancras to Sheffield, where I could do the East Midlands service with the Meridian, the 222 Meridian. That would be a lovely route to do that all the way. Like I said, we're just waiting for this to load up now. Right, it's already set up, ready to go. I know there is a code out there to put into the actual game for fast loads. I haven't got that. But I'm tempted to find out what the code is, enter that, and see if it actually makes any difference. But I think if it's a certain route that's got like less AI, like I've just done that last one from Bristol Parkway to Swansea, that loaded and that played like a dream without any hizzy fits. So fingers crossed we get that on all the routes, but not promising. But like I said, keep checking out the Facebook page. I haven't done any updates on it for a while because I've been kind of tied up with work and other stuff. But eventually I will get the Facebook page completely updated. I've got a couple of new skins for Euro Truck Simulator, which I've been designing to release, and one or two for OMSI as well. Oh god, pardon me. That's nearly 2 hours of driving already. Well, 10 minutes late starting the stream, plus a 5 minutes at Cardiff Central and 5 minutes now. Okay, so here we are on New Midlands Main Line. So we'll just pause that a second. So the briefing for this one is: good afternoon, driver. Today you'll be taking 150-123 on a stop-in service to New Mile Central. Please set up your cab and see your F1 briefing for further details. You're due to depart at 13:19. Okay. So pause that. As you can see, we have a 185 Trans-Pennine Express in front of us. That will be departing shortly, and it's departing now, and we will be leaving after that. Right, with this one, this particular train, we don't have a DSD, which is okay in one way. Doors are open. We can't set the destinations because there is no destinations for this particular train. Hopefully somebody will design them. But this is the new Midlands Main Line expansion, so a quick look a minute while we're waiting. So it looks absolutely lovely work what they've done. Alright, so even though the doors are closed, I can't give the signal to the guard, let them know we're ready to go because we haven't got the signal. Until we have the signal, I will not be leaving. Oh, we have the signal. Well, what else? I took the brakes off first, wasn't it? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stations. We just went over speed then by accident. Keep forgetting I gotta do the brakes separate. Be nice one, I actually got a little brake thing over this side now as well, which would be nice. There's a 185 leaving there with the doors open. We got a Voyager cross country coming in as well. Turn the saloon lights on. We got a 319 over there as well. Let's jump back in the cab. I do like the passenger view on the 150. He's driving, the bloody doors are open, you don't even know. Only on the front cab. And on the rear. After testing this earlier, I made a mistake at the station. I stopped here, and of course, it's not an exact station there. Alright, so we're not far from our first stop. Oh, we got a red. There's me speeding, we got a red. Parkway? Yeah, we got yellow. And here we are, our first station. And the hissy fits have started already. No announcements on this one, unfortunately, because I don't know any of the stations. Only tend to do the announcements on the routes I know. I always love the sound of these when they pull off. Keep them a notch free. Notch 2 sounds lovely. As we're slowly creeping out the platform, and then into 4. Into 5. Into 7, full power. Same with the 158s in notch 3, they sound absolutely beautiful. Crossing over. Keep watching because I'm actually overspeeding at the minute. Problem is, all trains are different. Now the IT, probably because a little bit more heavier and longer, it won't pick up so much power or so much drag on the line. But with these units, they're only two cars, so they're all different. The last train we drove, all the brakes were all on one. Now we're basically using that for the throttle, and then these two down here for the brakes. Alright, let's get some power so we can get moving a bit quicker. Luckily we're not governed for time to be at the station. Don't mind it now and again, but I do like a little bit of a challenge now and again. Okay, doors are open. Little bit of roll back then. And we're climbing. And here we are at the next station. Right, so what we'll do now is I'll let this train depart now, so we'll actually hear some sounds on the outside before we return to the cab. Right, on to our next station. with the speed again then. Just rolling back a bit today. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4 stations left. Okay, next station approaching. Hopefully they don't overshoot the platform. No, I think we're just gonna stop in time. Let's go to the station a minute. Very nice. Right. No rollbacks this time. And we got 30 followed by a 60. And we'll coast all the way now so we can lose speed and get back down to 30. Crossing back onto the main, it looks like, or another branch line. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 more stations before we reach our final one. So we have 3 stations left. Looking good on time. Should have all wrapped up by 11 o'clock tonight. I am going to test the one scenario before I go to bed. To make sure it's going to load up where it hissy fits. Ugh, excuse me. Driving does make you tired. That's strange that happened then. Must have moved a bit too quick. So, 1 point. See, these little stop and go scenarios I do like. Cause it feels like it might be 35 minutes, but it does feel sometimes longer. But I I don't like the one scenario. I don't mind scenarios where basically you start from one, it's like full speed all the way to the other. That's not bad, but I do like these little shuttles ones now and again, stopping on nearly every station call. It is nice to actually have all these different scenarios out there, but the main scenarios I do like freight scenarios. Because they're what you call a challenge. Right, so I'm just going to coast all the way now because we are slowly dropping down. And we're in no rush to get to this station, so we'll just take it easy. If the computer is going to let me do it. Should we have the side panel off to let the air flow a bit more better. So we're going to a line that goes off by there. I'll have a quick look at that a minute because I'm curious to see where that goes. Rose Hill. I've got an idea already for another shuttle service. Yeah, that's the only good thing about when you look at all these other routes and stations, you can just come up with another scenario creation. I wouldn't mind looking at that one actually, Rose Hill. Yeah, the more we explore the routes, the more we see like little scenarios we could create, which might be official, might not be. But it's just the quirkiness of having a little play around and see what we can create. Okay, let's bring this to a stop. This is the detail on some of these routes, the way they got the stations, the models. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The old bus shelters. And the map as well on the network, which is lovely. Okay, one more station after this, and then I think it's into the sidings, and that's where we'll end the stream tonight. Hope everyone's enjoying it so far. Apologies if I don't talk that much, if you're just joining in now. The reason I don't talk all the time is I do like to concentrate on actually playing the game, and also if there's not many people in the chat, then in one way there's no point wasting my voice. time to stop and carried away with the scenery again, because it looks absolutely beautiful. These are also the type of runs I do like in the open countryside like this. So I drive around city to city, but when you've got beautiful landscapes like this to drive through, it's breathtaking. I think I braked a bit too eager and quick then. Let's hope I don't overshoot the platform. I think we've done it again. Most of the time I do overshoot the platform with these type of trains and these routes. Okay. One more station, that's it then. You know, as a code, not a machine, that doesn't work. Destination's deep blank, which I did. Signal, MP, yeah. Head code I can't use because the GMS don't work. Hopefully one day that will work. And then we roll back. That's why we've got the sander, to put sand on the track. Right, so we're one station away now from finishing tonight's stream. Sounds like my grandparents are looking to go to bed now, because I can just hear them downstairs doing stuff in the kitchen, which is always a sign that they're coming up. If it was a silent stream tonight, I could just crack on. Or if I was doing an offline recording, I could just have my headphones in and drive away. And I'll leave the lights on for this small tunnel. Ooh, 66, first freight I've seen today. Approaching our final station on this lovely scenario, but we are still overspeeding. Keep a little bit of power going because we are climbing again. As long as you don't go over 20 miles an hour, we'll be fine. Looks like that's a siding that we actually park on now in a minute. I'm not sure, there's another set of points right here. No, that's the one set, that's the other. Right, so let's just park up now. Okay, so we've changed ends now. Okay, so we're now empty. So we now need to go into the siding. And we have the lights, which is good. So we now clear the main line, ready now for the next trains to come down. Yeah, I have a feeling there might be a speed restriction on there, but I'm 100% sure. Right then, let's bring it to a complete stop. Right, that is it for tonight's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to see more contents. And I will be back tomorrow night from about 7 o'clock. Either 7 or half 7, round about that time. So, once again guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all on the next one. Until then, bye for now guys, thanks for watching.